I'm sure at this point you've tried your best. You've done your whole personal development plan. You've done the whole red pill thing. Maybe you've done the whole self-improvement. You did the whole self-improvement list. I know you did the no-fap, the dopamine detox, the meditation, the cold showers. You start a creative hobby on the side, but then you eventually quit. Then you start another one, and then you eventually quit. And you start seeing yourself as unable to change your trajectory in life. Like, you can see exactly where your life's going to be. You feel unable to just to change it. You feel desperate even. I know I did. The only thing that worked was the iron rule for success. My name's Jay and welcome to my channel. I won't be here trying to posture and tell you something that I'm not. My whole goal with the channel is to be as authentic as possible and to communicate what really works for me. To give you some context, I'm a 26-year-old software engineer. I basically went down the mainstream path as right as it gets, like I got the job. I actually immigrated to get a job. I got friendships, I got relationships, and people tell you, yeah, it's for life. It's, wow, you're doing great. Keep doing that. Like, you worked so hard to get here that now you've made it. Now this is your life. You go to work 9 to 5, and then you go get drunk on the weekends, and eventually you have kids, you marry, and you die. And that left me with such a hole, like such a dark place, that I swore to myself I'll never want to be that. I would never see this as something for life. I enjoy my job, but I also need to expand, Actually, there's a quote about most men live lives of quiet desperation. And I totally felt that. This whole channel is to just help people get out of that. What I've been doing lately that has been completely eradicating my levels of procrastination is to establish the iron rule for success. And this iron rule is to never break promises to yourself, right? It sounds super simple. I know you're probably like, I already knew that. I'm just going to click off the video, but don't, because I know you knew that. Your problem is execution. And maybe you knew this, but you're unable to execute on that. You have no authority with yourself. You keep selling your soul to the devil. You keep giving in to quick pleasures. And that's what we got to work on. You might think, yeah, but what if I break one promise? It's not a big deal, right? Maybe today I'll have a cheat meal, or maybe today's a weekday, but I just feel like not going to work out. You got to go to work. You end up reinforcing this self-image that you're kind of a loser, of someone whose word can be just easily broken, about someone whose word isn't heavy. You want to start and build momentum by fulfilling small promises and building up from that. And I know immediately you're going to think, yeah, but why do I care about small promises? I just care about making it big. I care about actually not procrastinating on my business, on my health, on whatever I'm trying to accomplish. And to that, I say, that's exactly where I was as well. That's exactly what I thought. And that's also why I procrastinated for 4 years. Don't make the same mistakes as I did. You need to start with small promises that you can actually uphold. A great way to start taking action in this is to actually have some accountability. You could leave a comment and say, what small promise are you going to start keeping to yourself? Jordan Peterson actually talks a lot about this, where he says that you need to clean up your room. Why? Because if you promise yourself every day that you have to clean up your room, and every day the first thing you do is clean up your room, you already start with a mindset of success. You already start on the right track because your word starts to get heavy. And if you do this for enough days, maybe then you can add something else. And this is what I actually did. First, I cleaned my room. Then I told myself I'm going to go to the gym every day. Maybe not every day, but like 3 days a week. But then I pushed myself more into 4 days a week. And now I'm currently going every weekday. And so as you start escalating these small promises, your word also gets heavier. So now you think, today I'm going to skip a workout. But then you think, I've already went to workout during days where I didn't feel like it at all. I cannot really skip this one, because this would basically undo all the progress that you've been doing. So you go again. The word will be so heavy, this snowball effect will compound so much that nothing will stop you. This is, in my opinion, what has changed my life tremendously over the last couple of months. If you resonate with this kind of more of raw, authentic content, then subscribe. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.